Good morning, y'all. This is Cherie with PassionatePennyPincher.com, and as you can see, I have got a bushel load of peaches. Oh my goodness, these smell, if y'all could smell, they smell so good. So we are going to make a homemade peach cobbler today, and it's easier than you think, and it is included in our summer menu plan. I think it's week 7. So our summer menu plan, if y'all have not heard about it, is full of salads, grilling meals. We have 12 yummy summertime desserts that they're so good. We've got cold desserts and, like I said, this peach cobbler. So anyway, we have got to get moving on this because it's got to go on the stove for a few minutes. Good morning, Lisa and Tina and Karen and another Lisa and Kathy. I hope y'all are having a great morning today. So, all right, I have got 2 cups of peaches that I've already sliced. This is a heaping 2 cups. And honestly, I'm going to add another one to the pot. Let me pull y'all up on my computer because I'm going to have to put y'all down. And I'm praying that my volume and sound does good today and doesn't crackle, because I feel like when I move my camera down, that is when my problem happens. Good morning, Sherry and Nidra and Julie and Barbara. Yay, lots of peaches. Yes. Okay, so Country Couponing Chick says she's been picking blackberries and blueberries and making cobblers. Oh, that sounds so yummy. Good morning, Bree and Cindy. All right, y'all. Yay, I'm so glad you're all joining. Okay, so like I said, I've got 2 cups of sliced fresh peaches. Now, with this recipe, you can use frozen or canned. In fact, the recipe is above, completely free, and I'm sure that Nicole's going to put in the comments. There's 2 different recipes. There's a dump cake mix recipe in there, and then there's the one that I'm making today, which is more of a traditional cobbler. Good morning, Clavel and Alice and Brenda. All right, I'm going to put y'all down, and I hope y'all that my sound does not start crackling. So I'm going to get one more peach, and I'm going to go ahead and peel it in a minute, but I want to get this going on the stove top first. So I've got my recipe. So what we're going to do, I need to scoot over. All right. I've got my heaping 2 cups of peaches. So I'm going to add those to my saucepan. Actually, that is more than I thought, but I do want to peel another peach so I can show y'all my tips and tricks. Okay, I think I've almost got y'all pulled up. And to this, we're going to add a cup of sugar. I think y'all can see. Still working on getting y'all pulled up over there. There you are. Yay. Okay. Yay, now I can see y'all. Good morning, Teresa and Kinsey and Shirley. Shirley says she loves peaches. Y'all, they're so good right now. And I have got a ton. Okay, I feel like I'm doing this like left-handed today. Okay, this is a cup of sugar. Put over that yummy goodness. Then, all I need right now are a couple of tablespoons of water. So, as y'all can see, and this is just to help it. I'm going to put it on the stove top. I think, 2 to 3 tablespoons. I'm going to give it 3 tablespoons. Now, I'll bring y'all over here in a minute. I hope I don't start crackling. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my stove, and I'll bring y'all over so y'all can see it, but I want to get it going first. All right, now I'm going to put y'all back down. Okay, good morning, everyone. Oh, what are y'all doing today? I'm going to wash this peach and peel it. Christine, I got my sugar, I got a whole new set off of Amazon. And Nicole, I don't know if you can find that. I don't even know what they're called. Okay, so you kind of, for a peach, if you've never peeled a peach before, I mean, I just try to do it kind of like an apple. And if you get really lucky, you can do it all in one piece, but this one's not going to do that. Do y'all like to eat the peach skin, or does the fuzziness, can you not handle the fuzziness? I don't know. Sometimes I can, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know about all that fuzz in my mouth. It feels weird. It's a weird texture. Okay, so what I like to do is go along like this. Be careful, because you've got your pit in the middle. And then if you just take, carefully, slices down to where your pit is, all the way across, you'll see the magic happen. There we go. Now, this is just going to all come apart. It's awesome. Jessica said y'all should get external microphones or consider Bluetooth earbud microphone combinations. Yeah, we should. If we were, all that stuff goes over my head. I'll ask my husband about that. That's a great idea though. But sometimes I think it's just so fun. So I'm going to go ahead and add this. This is kind of like, you know how you add a potato to the pot for the pot. I'm going to add a peach to the pot for the pot. Whatever. That didn't make any sense. Okay, let me wipe up here for a minute. It's kind of sticky. Okay, so that has, what we're doing over here on the stove, which I'm going to give it a stir, is we are melting down the sugar, and I don't have a spoon. We're melting down the sugar and softening up the peaches a bit. Kind of getting all those natural juices off of the peaches. So we're going to let that go right now. So the next thing that we do is I have got, I think this is about a 9 by 11 baking dish. The recipe calls for a 9 by 9, and I have an 8 by 8, but I don't have a 9 by 9. So we're going to go with this. I think I've made it in this before, so I'm not really worried about it. So I have already melted a stick of butter in this handy dandy Pampered Chef. I don't even know what you call this thing, but I've had it for years and I love it. It's specifically for the microwave. So, okay, here's some tricks to this. You're going to pour this stick of melted butter in the bottom of your pan. Okay, now we're just going to let that hang out for a minute. If y'all have got any questions, please let me know. And if y'all have any advice or any wisdom on making peach cobbler, let me know that too. Because really, I mean, I've made it several times over the years, but I'm not an expert. Katie asked, are the peaches firm or soft? These are kind of medium. They're more on the soft side. Oh, Chris, you're welcome. She said, thanks for showing how to cut the peach. All right, so I've got my stick of butter melted. Now I'm going to add, and this is my 8-cup measuring cup. Oh, let me put y'all down a little bit more so y'all can see. I love this thing. It's Pyrex 8-cup. I'm going to add 3/4 a cup of all-purpose flour. I don't have a 3/4 of a cup measuring thing, so I'm going to do my 1/4 of a cup 3 times. So 1, 2. Here's another question I have about cobbler. When I was writing this post yesterday, I was reading about what a cobbler is, and my husband grew up with a cobbler kind of like with a pie crust top, and I grew up with it more of like a crumble top. So I prefer crumble top. I think he prefers pie crust top. But to me, if you're doing a pie crust top, isn't that just a peach pie? I mean, seriously, like, I don't even know. I think it is. All right, so that was 3/4 a cup of all-purpose flour. I need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I will tell y'all that I don't know if I've mentioned it on here, but included in our menu plans, we have a private Facebook group. And I've been talking about we're moving my youngest daughter to Spokane, Washington, and we're leaving tomorrow on this huge long road trip all the way from Alabama. So tonight's her last night. So she requested fajitas, and we're having peach cobbler too. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so I need 1 teaspoon, I don't know where my teaspoon is, of baking powder. And this is a fresh new jar. I'm excited. So that's a half, and that's 1. Let me check on my peaches. Let me give them a little stir. Okay, they're looking good. If y'all can smell it, it smells so good in here. Okay, now I feel like I left out, oh, I have to add sugar to this. Y'all, that would have been awful. So I also need 3/4 a cup of sugar. So I'm just going to use my 1 cup, and we're just gonna, that looks like 3/4 of a cup. So that's good. Oh, I'm so glad I realized that, because that would not have been good. So I'm gonna whisk these dry ingredients together. Now I've got to get some milk. Y'all, I really needed a 3/4 of a cup measuring thing, because now I have to add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Okay, let's see. Oh, Faith has a crock pot recipe. Okay, let me just share this with y'all. We do sell the measuring spoons, Christine. If Nicole, if you want to put that link in for our wonderful measuring spoons. Okay, Faith says, here's my crock pot recipe. Place peaches, can be canned, in bottom of the crock pot. Then put white cake mix on top of the peaches. Then put 1½ sticks of butter cut into slices. Layer over cake mix. Cook on high for 4 hours. And it works with apples too. Oh, thank you for that recipe. That sounds wonderful. Okay, let me get my milk. Give my peaches a stir. Oh, these look so good. Okay, so I need 3/4 a cup of milk added to this. So I guess I'm going to use, I've got a 1/2 cup right here. And where did my 1/4 cup go? Here it is. That may have been a little bit much, but it's all right. All right, let's see. Tammy asked, will it turn out the same if you substitute Splenda baking mix? Huh, I do not know. Crystal said she can never find a 3/4 of a cup. It's weird. I know. I don't know what the deal is. I feel like I had a set one time, like Tupperware back in the day, my orange Tupperware, but I think I lost the 3/4 of a cup. I don't know. Katie said you could use cherry pie filling. Oh, Joanne said be prepared for heat in Spokane. Rebecca, did you hear that? Yes, I did. I looked at the weather last night. We're not going to get there till next Friday, so I think it's going to be better. We are doing a little road trip. Me and my girls, we are going to see the Rocky Mountain National Park. We're going to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, so we're going to do the Grand Tetons and Yellowstone. Just kind of driving through, because we're going to have a dog with us, so we can't really do a lot of hiking or anything like that. So we're so excited. Gail asked how many cans of peaches for the crock pot recipe, and I don't know where that thing went, but I'm thinking probably maybe 2 or 3. Okay, so we've got this. So I'm going to see if I can take y'all over. Oh boy, y'all. Say a prayer for me, because we'll see if this is going to work. Ooh. Hope I don't make y'all dizzy. Here's the peaches. Can y'all see that? Oh, they look good. Okay, see how much liquid has come in here? And I mean, I think they're getting They're getting soft. So, let's see. Krista said Estes Park is beautiful. Yes, we are staying in Estes Park 2 nights. I'm so excited. I have actually never, ever been to, well, we've been to Hawaii, and those are big mountains, but I've never been to a cold place that had big mountains, because I am a true Southern girl. So I am very thrilled to be able to see that for the first time. All right, I think these are pretty good. Okay, we've got one more step to do before we do the peaches, so I'll let them go until then. So I hope I don't make y'all dizzy. I'm gonna move y'all back over here. It would be helpful if my stove was in my island, but it's not. So, okay, Holly. Oh, Holly has a testimonial on the peach cobbler. She said, this is the best recipe I made for my family on vacation, and they went crazy over it. The first batch went so well, I had to make a second one that same night for the teenagers, LOL. It was a feeding frenzy. I used fresh Georgia peaches. Oh, that is so exciting. Okay, y'all. Holly has testified to the goodness of this. All right, so here, let me just tell y'all, do not be tempted to stir this. So we've got our melted butter. We are going to pour this batter over the melted butter. It sounds weird, but because it has the baking powder, it rises up. But the key is you do not want to stir the butter and the flour mixture. Like, just don't be tempted. Step away. Don't do it. Like right now, I really want to mix that in, but you can't. You just have to, like, don't do it. Joanne asked, can you mix nectarines with the peaches? I do not see why not. That sounds fabulous. All right, y'all, look. Look at all this yummy. Look at all that juice that these made. Oh, and they smell so, so good. Yeah, I'm wondering, because we're going to have, I think, 7 people here tonight. I may make another batch. I thought about doing a double, but I wasn't sure if I did it in a 9x13, what would happen. So you pour, actually, you know what? We're not going to pour it. We're going to spoon it over. I'm afraid if I poured it, it might kind of turn into a hot mess. So we're just going to kind of gently spoon these over. And then the magic happens. It just starts rising. So if y'all are interested in this recipe, like I said, you can click the link above. If you're interested in the menu plans that include this recipe, Nicole has put that in the comments, or you can go to shop. Oh goodness, let me check. Let me make sure. I don't want to tell y'all that I'm giving you shop.passionatepennypincher.com, and you can see all of our products there. But I'm telling y'all, our supper club ladies, they are the best. Okay, I'm pouring all the yummy juices in here. Oh my goodness. All righty. Now I'm gonna sprinkle mine with some cinnamon, because I love the cinnamon crunchies that happen when you do this. It's so, so good. Okay, Holly said yes, do 2. Feeds 3 to 4 in my opinion. Yeah, I'm afraid, like, I don't make this very often, and I'm gonna get some Bluebell homemade vanilla ice cream to go on top of it. So I'm thinking I'll probably make another one. All right, so this is gonna cook at this is going to cook in a 350 oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. So let me go ahead and put it in, but let me show, well, I should put y'all back down. I'm gonna make y'all dizzy. Look how good it looks. It looks so yummy. So I'm gonna pop it in the oven, and then I'll be back and answer any questions. I wanted to go ahead and share this recipe because it is prime peach. Actually, I mean, we're kind of getting, I don't know, peaches. I don't know when peach season is, but they're everywhere right now, so I know it's a great time to make it. So, Christine, hey, if you haven't been able to join and you've purchased a product, please send us an email at shop@passionatepennypincher.com and we will take care of that for you. Lizzie asked, if I use frozen peaches, should I thaw and, hold on, where was it? Drain the water from them? You know what, I'm trying to think. I don't think you would. I think you could go ahead and put those frozen peaches in with the sugar and do like I did on the stove with them, and it should be fine. But I'm not 100% sure. I feel like I tested this with frozen, but I can't remember. But you definitely could thaw them and take the water out if you wanted to. Sherry, yes, I will drop a picture of the cobbler in the comments. If y'all go to the post, though, you can see what it'll look like. But this was a 9x11 dish, and it was kind of a deep Pyrex dish. Melanie said, I've been wanting to make a peach cobbler. Melanie, go make one. Oh, you've got everything that you need because it's such a basic recipe except the peaches. So go grab you some peaches, girl, and make it. You'll be so happy. Kathy, I will definitely show y'all what it looks like when it's done. I may pop back on, maybe. I'm not going to make any promises because I've got a lot of packing to do today to get ready for our trip. But good morning, Beth. It's good to see y'all. Okay, do y'all have any other questions about the peach cobbler or about our menu plans? I'm so excited. I can't remember who had made the peach cobbler and was talking about how good it was. That it was fun to see that today. That makes us happy when we see that y'all's tummies are happy and your family are happy from all the good food and the recipes that we share. So, Karen, thanks. I'm going to have a great trip. We're excited. It's a lot of driving. Yeah, I'm loaded up on Audible books and let's see, what else were we talking about? Podcast. Yeah, I need to get some podcast, I think. But I know my youngest daughter's probably already done her podcast list. So, Liz says she loves it with blackberries. May have to get peaches soon, Catherine said, to make it. Joanne, take lots of pictures to share on your trip. Yes, I would definitely will. Alrighty, y'all. I've got to get with it. I've got to pack. Y'all have a great day. And I don't know if I'll see y'all next week or not. If I've got good coverage somewhere along the trip, I may pop on live just to show y'all some pretty nature. But I think the coverage is pretty bad all the places that I'm going, so I don't know. Anyway, thanks for all the prayers for safe travel. Y'all have a great week, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.